Okay, so if you're watching this video, this is basically the follow-up of the previous, well, I don't know if it's the previous video, but one of the older videos talking about all of the current selection draw characters SSR kit. This next part here is talking about their dupes and which ones to go for, assuming you have at least one of each, right? Because eventually you kind of want to have a bit of everything just so you have a more diverse roster and able to create your compositions accordingly based on the enemy, so you're always on advantageous element to deal as much damage as possible and be the most effective in those situations. In any case, it's your boy Nitrostorm. Welcome to this video from Solo Leveling Arise. In any case, first off, Seo Jiwoo. Her dupes are basically related to her first and second skill. First one, increase the damage. Second one, increase the break damage. Third one is probably the most beneficial one out of all of them. The user recovers 40 MP upon applying Water Dragon training. As I've mentioned before, she spams her skills so much. And the third dupe is actually very nice. It increases fun factor because you're able to spam a lot. Just be careful when trying to fight enemies, because if you get too carried away, you will get hit a lot. And then the last two dupes is just increased damage based on crits. So you have crit damage, and then the last one you get increased crit rate for free, and skill damage. So she becomes, you can say a powerhouse, a max dupes for spamming skills. Now Min, Byung-Gu, oh no, we'll do it in the same order as last video. So Emma Laurent. Actually, yeah, so Emma Laurent. Her first dupe, break damage of Burn Up. Burn Up is... Okay, Burn Up is the big AoE attack. Increase the break damage of that by 77.77%. Second, which is massive, right? Massive increase. Now, second dupe, increase the user's break effect by 10%. Okay. I think that's like if the enemy's in break, you probably deal more damage in break. And then increases damage dealt to targets affected by... Okay, well... there's a break effect that she has. Okay, fine. 20% increase for break against enemies against break. Third dupe, when heat emission is used, the active heat absorption effect is applied to team members. So this is important if you want to use it. Well, not really important, but it does help her support capabilities, right? When using her in hunter-only stages, right? So heat emission. So basically, these stacks. So you're able to give your whole team at the minimum at 5 stacks, 7.77% defense penetration, which is pretty nice. Fourth dupe, it's a minor thing, increase HP, but she scales with HP, so it's still free damage. Now the last dupe is pretty insane. This is so good because when the enemy is in break state, they already take more damage in that state. But the fact that she resets all the cooldowns of all the skills, including the ultimate, recovers core gauge and power gauge by 100%, applies the damage increase effect. So she would, on top of dealing more damage in break state, she has a 77.77% damage increase, as well as able to spam all the skills all at once while the enemy is broken. So yeah, very nice. All right, up next, we have Bora. Her first dupe is cool, so it's based on the second skill. Instead of summoning 2 foxes, it's now 3 summons and an increased damage. So it's basically free damage. Second, again, free stats. The third dupe, the effects of strengthening charm changes. You can now charge it 2 times and then increase the skill's range and damage by 40%. Okay. So this basically means you can just keep it up for longer, right? Because you have 8-second cooldown. Well, technically it doesn't really matter, but I guess it's just the increased AoE That helps. Fourth dupe decreases the cooldown of Dark Charm Meg, which is the ultimate. Okay. Not really too important when it comes to how her kit works. And then the basic damage of the small Megs of Dark Charm Meg increases by 75%. Okay, fine. The last two is related to the ult, and so it does make it good, I guess. Okay, next up, Hwang Dongsoo. So, his first dupe, Greed Scavenger, can charge up to tier 2 and its damage increases by 100%. So I'm assuming, normally I think you just tap, right, to use it. But with the first dupe, you can hold it. So again, it helps with the passive, because you are going to get hit if you're charging this up. Now, second dupe, straightforward defense. The third dupe, every time Greed Scavenger is used, which is again the second skill, obtains Madness effect. Increase the user's defense and defense penetration by 4%, stacking up to 3 times. Okay. 6-second duration with a 12-second cooldown. I don't know how you'll manage that. You probably need some cooldown reduction somewhere. Fourth dupe, increases the user's merciless damage by 30%, which is the ultimate. Which is okay, just damage increase. And then the last dupe, increases damage by equal to 400% of the defense penetration stat. So you want a lot of defense pen on this guy. Okay, interesting. Okay, up next we have Byung-Gu, the buffing powerhouse. Look at that. First dupe, all team members' crit rate and crit damage increases by 8% and 12% instead for light team members for free. For free. Imagine that, for free. And then HP increase, very minor. Third dupe, when Light's Glimmer is used, the entire team instantly recovers HP equal to 2% of Byung-Gu's max HP. Minor. Light's Glimmer is the first skill that heals, right? Still pretty decent, right? Still a bit of a heal. Power gauge acquisition rate is pretty cool, considering the ultimate gives a very nice buff. So being able to charge your ult gauge faster is always good. And this one, when the user uses the ultimate, increases the damage of the next ultimate skill of the team member with the highest total power by 50%. Again, ultimate buffer. Up next, we have Wu Jinchul. This guy you get for free, but I'll quickly mention it. First dupe, effects of mediation of power change. Mediation of power. The first skill gets increased break effect. Can be used up to 3 times, but the cooldown is increased by 2 seconds. Second one, minor increase defense pen stat. And then when the user uses a dash or extreme evasion, decrease the cooldown of the first 2 skill 1 and skill 2 by 2 seconds and activates the user's core attack. Interesting. Fourth dupe, increases wind damage equal to 100% of the user's defense penetration. And then the last dupe, when the user uses the first skill, increases defense by 5%, stacks up to 10 times. So, again, straightforward kit, mainly related to dealing damage, right? Up next, we have Lim Tae-Gyu. This is the Jin ult guy. First dupe, enhances the skill effect of shoot and maneuver, which is the first skill. Uses skill speed, so skill animation speed, I'm assuming, and damage by 25%, and can be used up to 3 times instead of 2. Second dupe, break effectiveness, pretty cool. General break damage. When magic boost is active, increase the effects of core attack. Okay, so essentially just increases damage, maybe. Yeah, it probably just increases damage of the skills. Fourth dupe, some attack increase, very minor. And then last dupe, every time the user's core attack hits, increase attack by 2%. So 14% attack. The last two I'm not really a big fan of, but it is what it is. Last but not least, we have Baek Yoonho. Baek Yoonho. First dupe, increases the damage of White Flame Gale Kick. Which one is that one? Second skill. Okay, that's fine. Larger multiplier, why not? General break damage by 20%. That's cool. Or break effectiveness. I would say it's the same thing. Third dupe, when Bottomless Pit is used, is that the oh, is this the first? Oh, sorry. Okay. When the QTE is used, applies the White Flames Unlocked effect, which increases the user's light damage by 30%. Okay, damage boost, crit rate boost, and then when the user enters a stage, recovers power gauge by 100% and increases the damage of Violent Explosion by 80%. Oh, wait, that's just permanent. Violent Explosion. You boost this 400% by 80%? Oh, that's pretty. If it's additive, it's a minor increase, about 20%. Right? Okay, it's either a 20% increase or an 80% increase, depending on the if it's additive or multiplicative. But yeah, that's pretty much about it for all their kits. I mean, all their dupes anyway. So it's kind of like a part 2. Overall, if you're still unsure who to pull for when it comes to dupes, I would say the first candidate would be Byung-Gu for the just a lot of free stat increasing. Well, you either pull for 1 dupe or 5 dupes for this guy. Otherwise, just one dupe for this guy. And then for heavy investments, probably Byung-Gu again. Emma Laurent for sure. And for the others, it's up to you. But yeah, Byung-Gu and Emma Laurent for heavy investment, in my opinion. Emma Laurent, if you prefer female characters, obviously. And then Byung-Gu, if you want a safe pick for the free buffs. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Apologies if I'm rambling on. This video didn't actually take as long as the first video analyzing the kits. So there is that at least. If you've got any more questions in regards to the characters or anything in general, do leave them in the comments below. It's been your boy Nitrostorm. I'll see you guys in the next stream or video. Peace.